Jacopo, tell us, are you outside the Bayt Stadium? I can see many fans trickling in.
Yes, this is good evening, everybody. Yes, we are here in front of the Bayt Stadium. As you can see, thousands of people behind me are arriving at the stadium for this inaugurational game. And considering that there is a lot of expectation, the environment, the vibes are really good. So we are here waiting, and yeah, it's going to be a great game, and let's see what's going to happen.
Tell us a little bit about, your journey from Doha to the stadium. I believe it's about 45 minutes north of Doha, and fans have been told to leave their respective places 2 hours in advance.
Yeah, considering that this is almost in the middle of the desert, it's very hard to reach the stadium from Doha. You have to take a metro and then a bus, or you have to drive with a car. So it's not that easy, considering this is the farthest stadium of all the World Cup. The rest of the games usually are going to be played in the urban area of Doha. But yeah, this is very particular. This stadium, as you can see, it looks like a Bedouin tent. So there's also a symbolism behind, and that's why they chose to start the World Cup here, because this is a symbol of Qatar. We're ready for the inauguration in an hour and 7. We're going to see the kick-in of the game.
Right. Could you please tell us a little bit about the inauguration? What is expected at the ceremony?
Well, the final list of artists is still not clear. We know that there is one of the members of the BTS. There are some local artists, but rumors say that there are millions, Black Eyed Peas, and so these are the rumors. We know that Dua Lipa and Shakira refused to perform as a form of protest because of the environment, the polemics around the World Cup and the violations of human rights in this country. Robbie Williams actually spoke about this, saying that it would be hypocritical for him not to come, considering that every country in the world violates human rights, according to the English singer.
What is the expectation of the Qatari fans on ground? I can see a lot of them now getting to the stadium. Well, of course, their team is ranked 50th in the world, making their World Cup debut. Big moment for Qatar and for Asia as well.
Yeah, there is a lot of expectation, and the supporters are convinced that they're going to win clearly today, because this is a team that grew up a lot in the last decade and they think, together with the supporters, the environment and everything, they can be a surprise, not just winning against Ecuador, but pass the group and go to the knockout moment, the knockout segment. So there is a lot of expectations, and even Ecuador is a stronger team with more better players, more famous players. Qatar can be a surprise, so we could see a victory of Qatar too.
You know, we've been hearing of this allegation, so to say, that the Qatari players, the Qatari officials have bribed the Ecuador players to lose this first match against Qatar. Some $7.4 million have been given out. What are you hearing on ground?
Well, talking with supporters about this accusation of briberies to the Ecuadorian team, this is a rumor as far as we know. And for supporters, they say, no, it's not true. Ecuador supporters said, we will never accept money. We couldn't accept money. For them, it's impossible to think that their team accepted money, a bribe to win. So that's the opinion of supporters. Then, obviously, we don't know the reality. For Qatar supporters, this is impossible. Qatar wants to win crystal clear, and now with help of the money, obviously.